Hey, Pearl, how are you today? Hey, and here's Minnie. Look at the pretty flowers I just planted. What? Oh, you're right. I almost forgot. Another day of soul care.
Hello, everybody. Hi, this is James. How are you on this fabulous November Monday? And thank you, everybody, for wishing me well for my little COVID flu, I guess they call it at the ER, that I went through. And I'm getting better each day, which is great. And just need some rest, I think, after long traveling and going on tours and all that stuff. So I'm back now and I'm ready to begin. Hi, Angel. Hi, San Crab, San RB. Hi, Dee Dee. Hi, Martin. Martina, how are you, Martina? Hello. That was great, the demonstration in Ireland. I love that, Martina. You and your sister. It was great to see you guys. Hi, October 100. Nice meeting you. Susie Burrows. Hello. Hi, Mary. Yes, I remember you from Danbury, Connecticut. Thank you. Yes, I'm feeling better. A good night's sleep, a couple of good nights' sleep. And I've been drinking lots of tea, lots of different herbs I've been taking, and it's really been working well. And it was just a matter of everything changed when I was in Europe. We had to change the time. So I was getting ready to the time zone, then I changed that, and I came back here. And a week later, we had to change time zone here. And it was just kind of crazy. So I'm feeling much, much better. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. Thank you, Sean. Thank you. You love my chats. Thank you, Carol. Hi, Betty from the Alaskan cruise. Betty, did you ever get COVID like everybody else did? Like, wow. I heard everybody on the ships are getting it because they don't have much time to clean up those ships when they put new people on. Thank you. I know it's been a little while, so here I am. I'm back. You never got sick. Good, Betty. I'm glad to hear that. Thanks, Kathy. Thank you. Thank you. I try to keep in touch as best as I can. And I've been looking forward to tonight's show with Kelly White, Both Sides Now and Beyond. We're going to talk the second part of Live the Best Life You Can Live. And we're going to do psychological assessments and talk about lots of different types of ways that you can let go and be. And interesting. We were watching a show. I was watching a show last night, which on Netflix, which a lot of people heard of, Escaping Twin Flames. And it was very scary. So it's a very good demonstration of what not to do when you have a little bit of information. So be very careful. That's a really scary show. We're going to talk about that tonight too. It's very interesting how people kind of, discover what self-imposed past traumas, related situations, held you back from living your life possible. That's tonight at 6. So the healthy way of looking at these things and living your life, not someone else's life, right? That's part of it. Great. You need to say hi, Christina. So this is a time of every once in a while, like once a month, I'm going to be doing a reading, card reading for my soul journey cards later. And also, I think I'm going to do a show on discernment. After seeing that thing last night, discernment is really important. Hi, Jane. Been with you from your ALIT Thanksgiving lunch. Sandy Ward. Hi, Sandy. Oh, Sandy Ward. That's what Sandy is. Very, very disturbing, that show. So this is a time where I do once a month try to just open up the floor to general questions you might have. I thought that'd be a good way of starting off today and starting off the week. So question, there you go, Dawn. Hi, Dawn. What is the lesson of fear here in the reality? What is the lesson of fear here in this reality, since it doesn't exist on the side? Good to see you again, first of all, Dawn. And fear, false ego appearing real. So it's really like, I think it's a lot to do with the illusionary or this 3-dimensional world. What's real, what's not, what's illusionary. And it forces us back to go inside ourselves, which is that genuine truth of who we are, what is real and what is not real. I think that's what it's a lot. There are layers of fear, but it's really what I think a great lesson on illusion and authenticity. That's really what it's about. And that's a simple explanation. Good to see you again, sweetheart. Sue Dodson, James, how much longer do I have to be in what? In probate? I don't know. I have no idea. What do you think? You know yourself better than me. Sandy, hi. I love your soul journey cards. Thank you, Sandy. That's what I'm reading later. I'm very to the point. Put that back up, please, Renee. That went too fast. I love your soul journey cards. Are very to the point, unacceptable for most clients to understand. Unacceptable. Well, no, it's not acceptable. They don't get it, but that's where when you have these cards and the lessons on it, that's why the person that is well, it comes with a book too that really helps you to explains all of them and what the meaning is. Some people get it and some people don't. Everything is there are people that understand things, people don't. Doesn't mean they're wrong. It's just that's where they're at. Good. Okay. Tracy, last week I was awakened by a man's voice calling my name. Very good. The next night, there was knocking on the wall several times. What's going on? Well, Tracy, it sounds like this spirit phenomena. So they're coming around you, and you're probably very mediumistic. Many times these things occur at night when we're just about to fall asleep. We're in a light sleep state because we're not thinking. We're not in kind of like opened up, and we're able to sense these things. So it's nothing to be afraid of or fearful of. But we're all surrounded by the spirit world and phenomena. But it's probably also your own mediumistic ability starting to flourish a little bit, and you can embrace that or not. Doesn't matter. It's nothing going to harm you. So it sounds to me like a spirit phenomena, and probably someone you know. So next time it happens, you ask in your mind, "Who is this?" Yeah. Hi, yes, I'm not doing psychic readings. I think you'll be fine. Don't worry. I think you'll be okay. I think you might need some more tests. I don't think it's bad. Sandy, is there any way that you and Kelly Wright could do a course on mental illness versus natural abilities? Yes, that's more Kelly's than mine because she's a psychotherapist. I'm not. So I'll ask Kelly about that. It's good. She wrote a new book and just finishing it up now, editing it. It's very good. So something to do with that. So yeah, but I'll ask Kelly. Yes. Oh, yes. Thank you. Everybody, a lot of people have been asking me about mediumship too, and we closed it, but there are so many people that want to take it. So we've opened it up again. So we're opening up for the next couple of days. If you want to take mediumship too, it is now open for you. And we'll close it Wednesday night, but we want to give an opportunity for people that want it. With a lot of people come back, say, please, can you open that up again? So we're opening that up this next couple of days. So if you go to the school, there you go. JP School Mystical Arts School, JP School Level 2. Okay. So please join me for that and have some wonderful experiences. Hey, Linda. Hi, James. I got out and find, rescue lost animals. Good for you. I pray to all of the angels all the time for help. I'm on one right now that has me worried. Any help would be greatly appreciated. So, Linda, I strongly suggest you might calm the mind, still the mind, and begin to speak to the animal. And I do it heart to heart and just listen to what they say. I think that'd be a really good thing to do to connect with that animal. I'm just doing a course in animal communication right now with Danielle McKinnon on Tuesday and Thursday. And we've talked the past week about how we can soften up the mindset and listen to them. And, human beings, it's so hard for humans many times they put themselves in a box. But that communication is always available with animals. So I would just soften your mind with that meditative space and listen, ask a question to the heart of the animal, and you'll receive the answer. And just the act of you helping those animals is a great thing to do. I don't think that you need to ask angels. I think angels are beings of light or helpers or healers already there helping. So I think that you already have that around you. So, and I think you're very much of a healer yourself, but just quietly and listen carefully. Okay. Good luck, sweetheart. Hi, Martina. My mother-in-law got a visitation from her grandson. Oh, that's fantastic. Who transitioned 4 years ago. He didn't speak to her. Doesn't have meaning. It's just obviously, Martina. It needs. It's just that he's there. They're always around, and when the spirit people are always there and trying to get through us. But do we ever often see them? Or are we closed off? So at this point, she was open in her mindset that she would be able to receive him. It just means that they're there, they're around us, that there is no death, just validation. It's really what it's about. Okay. Jeanette, hi, Jeanette. Why does so many past family come to me in my dreams? Are they trying to tell me something I'm not understanding? Jeanette, that's a great question. Why do so many past family members come to me in my dreams? Very good question. Might be unfinished business. I wrote a book many years ago called Unfinished Business because I was really tired of spirits coming through. So many spirits saying, if I only knew then what I know now, I would have lived my life in a different way. I would use love instead of fear. And it may be, and what I would suggest, Jeanette, is having a journal, having a pad by the side of the bed, which I always do. And when you have a dream of someone from your who passed over, in the waking state, you could, if you remember it, write their name down and then ask them a question. What do you want me to know? And quickly write down what they want you to know. There might be a question, or they might want to just say something. They might want to say, I'm sorry, or please forgive me, or many times they have these regrets when they pass over. So when we do see them many times, it's them letting us, trying to let us know that they're sorry, or that they're still with us, or they love us, or we're teaching them. So all these different types of things. So I keep a journal definitely by the side of the bed, and that'll be in your conscious mind. Will know that journal is always there. So when you have these experiences, you can wake up and put the names down and the information. It's a good one. Kemkani, hi. My baby has passed. He walks on my bed every night. Yes, they do. Thank you for helping me understand. Yeah, there. There's also Kamakani. There's a Doris Stokes, Doris Stokes, and she was a very famous medium in England, and she had a baby that passed, and she wrote. You can go on YouTube. You can see this, and she voices over her picture, and it's a song or poem that she wrote for a baby boy that passed, and it's so beautiful. Her name is Doris Stokes, Doris Stokes, and she talks about a little baby boy who's playing in the castles in heaven, and she'll be with a baby boy one day. So very good. It's a hard one. It's a hard lesson. I think it's, to me, my experience, it's one of the most advanced lessons in this human school, soul school. It's a hard one because we feel it's like not natural and it doesn't feel right. But remember, it's always the soul's growth. It's the soul who has to go through these experiences and the soul family. So you had to go through, learn something. That soul learned something. Everyone interacting with that soul had to learn something or give something. So it's really it's a hard lesson, but it's one of the most advanced lessons. If we can just take that and not feel like a victim of it, but feel like an opportunity that I'm going to help other people later on, maybe with this experience that happened to me. There's many different ways we can look at it and grow from it. So God bless you, sweetheart. Thank you. Hi, Lisa. Thank you. Welcome back. I'm back. Every Sunday, I am a sensitive to collective energy and anxiety around going back to work on Monday. Interesting. So this is a very interesting thing, Lisa. So on Sunday, I'm a sensitive to collective energy and anxiety around going back to work on Monday. Number one, that tells me there's something unresolved there. Maybe you don't want to be in that work environment. So I would definitely push grounding yourself, running your energy. My course, Psychic Portals, I go really in depth in that. But I think you need to center yourself and ground yourself and put things in proper perspective. If you're not obsessed, but worrying about it, or that becomes a part of your weekend, something's not right there. It's out of balance. So you want to look at that very carefully and see, is it supporting you, this job, this work, the energy at that workspace, or is it tearing you down? If it's invading your weekend time, that doesn't feel right because that's your off time. So it's really, yes, we always carry things from work. We all do that, but there's got to be a balance. So I just want you to look, Lisa, and make sure there's a balance there for you and that you're not being taken over by that energy, that work, and that's supporting you, not distracting you. Okay, sweetheart? And I have experienced that. I think everybody does. But again, it's got to be a balance. We can't let that take us away. Okay, good luck, Lisa. Hi, Betty. I had a vision while on the cruise of Jean Harlow. And when I turned the TV or social media, there she is. Is that weird or what? Betty, you're wild. Yes. And I agree with you. It's synchronistic or coincidence, which is God's way of remaining anonymous. So it's really like the knowingness is always there, but we humans close it off sometimes. But when it's synchronistic like that is, then you know you're I call it validations now because it happens to me every day where I think of something obscure, next thing it happens 5 minutes later, or someone talks about it. Really strange. But I always think it is just validation. And definitely, I was, yeah, it happens to me every day. So you're fine, Betty. It's fine. You'll probably have more of those too. The more you open yourself up to it, you'll get even more. Oh, Jeannie. Okay. Hi, James. I've always been aware of spirits and that something. Have never questioned it. All right. I now am visited by unknown spirits and feel their presence, physical affliction before they pass. I've had 2 spinal surgeries in a year. Do you feel I'm carrying this pain in my own body and try grounding? I feel like I've chosen this work. Well, I think that you can't be enslaved to the work, Jeannie. You got to be above the work. So you got to be change of perspective to one of objectivity and not be involved in it. So if someone comes to you and if spirit comes to you, first of all, it sounds like you need to really work at a development circle for many years before I jump into this and slow yourself down to it because you don't want to be enslaved by it. Whenever I brought through a spirit with their death conditions, whatever they were, whether it was a heart attack or stroke or airplane crash, whatever it might be, it was one step away from me, and that's the way it should be. You should let it encompass you. You should be observing it, and that's really important. So you really have to get in your own self, centering yourself, knowing who you are first, having a strong sense of you before you go out and talk to them. You have to have this sense of who you are as a soul being. That's really, really important. Don't give up yourself. You first have to be more involved in who you are, and your connection with the spirit world will be stronger with that. So I would say definitely much more development is needed, more grounding and running your energy, very important. You got to take responsibility for that. And we all have to realize that, and I was watching that show last night, there's no spiritual bypass. We got to do the work. If you have trauma, we got to go into that trauma and deal with it and things from the past. And we have to uncover things. And we can't just push them to the side. We got to go full force and go through the healing aspects and the awareness of it in order to expand and progress. No spiritual bypass, because then the quality of our work will affect us and everyone we're in contact with, and it'll affect our physical body, which Jeannie is starting to do that. You got to be very, very careful, especially when sensitives, because the physical body takes on a lot of that energetic information, takes the energy can get involved with us. We got to know our own energy before we go into someone else's energy. Really important. Good luck, Jeannie. I want you to start working. Okay. Dawn, I'm right with you, James. I often wake with people's names, numbers, songs, or a quote. What am I meant to do with all this? Sometimes they come more than once. Well, Louise, it's up to you what you want to do with that. But if I were you and I was getting that information, I would sit in what's called a development circle. And that is sitting, you can do it online. I have my Facebook page, my school, we do that. But if you really want to develop that sensitivity. When you're just picking up psychic information, which it's real, but what are you going to do with that? So there's got to be some context to that. So again, sitting in development, empowering yourself, becoming centered and aware of your own self will certainly help with those insights and information. And you'll be able to know what they're about then. It's not just be psychic stuff, you're hitting information. You'll be in control of it. Okay. So again, another same answer, sit in development circle, centering yourself, and really knowing who you are. Very, very important. Thanks, Louise. Dawn, I'm going to get to Dawn's rose. And may I ask a question? Yes, you can. Why does mediumship affect the endocrine system? Can we completely avoid it? You can't completely avoid it, Dawn, because you're a physical being. So in physical being, there's certain chemical makeups of the physical body, which affects the brain and all the organs of the body. And it's certain elements in the physical, which is needed for mediumship. Hormones, the endocrine system releases the hormones, and you need to have certain a chemical makeup that you're able to, the physical body is a part of the spiritual body, the mental body, right? The emotional body. So it's all integrated. You can't just take one without the other. So it's all this one big system. When you put all those together, the emotional, the spiritual, the mental, and the physical, they all have to work together and in a balance in order to be open to the spirit world and to receive things correctly, and that they won't exhaust you. Many times there are people that run and take a class and they go have to do readings and they want to put their shingle on the door, and it's like they're not done yet. They're not fully baked, and it will affect the physical body. And I've known many mediums who've jumped into things without progressing slowly, and they end up with physical problems because the energetic level, the higher vibration, the frequency affects that body. The body can't sustain that high frequency, and it'll be affected by it. So it's a slow, that's what we say in development, slow process of opening yourself up, slow process to to get to that higher level. It's almost like, when you have a car race, you're not going to get in the car and go 200 miles an hour. You slowly work up to it. Same thing with mediumship. It's a sacred type of work. And it can be very taxing on the body. One has to know how to develop properly. And that's what really kind of upsets me with these people that just jump out and do that, because they don't have the wherewithal, and what they're giving out to people is not helping people, it's hurting people. So, and I've seen it. They just want to be well known, have a TV show. It's like, you're not ready for this. And so we got to slow it down, and really and it's worth it. And it's really a work of respect for the spirit world as well, and the living person too. I mean, you wouldn't want to go to a doctor who doesn't go to med school. So you got to think about the responsibility and the integrity that you have when you do this work. Okay. Angel, hi. What does it mean when you touch a photo and see moving auras of face? Okay. So, Angel, touching a photograph, like these cards, it's the form of touch. You're picking up the energy of that photo, of the person that's in the photo, or that around that person. It's your way into the knowingness. So there's all different ways in the knowingness. There'll be many different tools of divination. It could be through tarot cards, like oracle cards. It could be through psychometry, which are holding an object or a picture. It could be scrying water. It could be an astrology chart. It could be inspirational reading. So it's all this way of getting into that knowingness, which is who we are, that intuitive self. And intuition is the soul's voice. So different methods of getting in tune with the knowing of energy. That's what that is. Christine, hi. What is the first course I should take? Should I start with meditation? How much time of the day should I expect to take toward working on myself? The first course I would take is the spiritual meditation course. It's that brand new course I just finished. It really covers a lot. And I think about 15 minutes, 20 minutes a day. It's a great course. It's a guided meditation course, different than other meditation courses. It's a spiritual meditation course. So I would advise that one. I'd say for everybody. But what you want to do, Christine, go onto the school page, and you can read the descriptions of each course. And what feels right to you, resonates, that you feel your soul needs, then do that one. That's what I would suggest, the meditation course. But you look on your own and get your own feel of it. But that's a good place to start, is a school page, the JVP School of Mystical Arts. And just look around there. There's a whole descriptions on all different types of things. And you'll see what it has to offer. Good basics. Okay. Thanks, sweetheart. Okay, Christine. Mary Williams, are you going to do any more seminars at the Omega in Rhinebeck? Mary, I'm not going to be doing any more seminars at Omega, because I'm semi-retired, and that was like another lifetime ago. So I moved on. I will be doing something with in February, though, in Hay House, my publisher, and we're working on something. I think it's going to be in South Carolina, but I'll let you know what happens with that. Doing a couple of things there. So I'll keep you posted on all the different things that are happening. Lots of stuff moving around, so we'll see what sticks. Okay. Jeanette Martinez, I've always loved you. Thank you, and I've read a lot of your books, but hearing from you means so much more. Thanks, Jeanette. That's so sweet of you. I appreciate it. So I'm going to do now for you guys the Soul Journey lesson card. Okay. And I came up with these years ago when I was in Development Circle. And I said I wanted to help people with their soul growth. What messages can we give them? And then I had a dream about these cards. And I designed them as well with Hay House. And so it's just for the collective here of the group. I'm just going to ask you a couple of things. All right. Good. So just close your eyes, everybody. And I'm just going to shuffle the cards. And this is going to be for everybody in this room. How you can take it, because it doesn't matter how many people there are. Everybody has a shared experience, human experience. And I just want to let the cards, I'm just going to feel my way through and feel what the group needs today. So I've just been told 3 cards. So I'll pick 3 cards. Sometimes you pick 1 card, 2 cards. This is 3. Okay, 4th one. Okay, you can open up your eyes. The first, I had to pick 3 cards. The first one is success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. And that is success, love. and loving oneself. Don't look outside yourself for love. Don't look to another to fill that void. You first have to fill it yourself. You first have to know who you are and love yourself more than anything else. Because how can you love another? How can you have love if you don't love yourself? So success is love. There you go. That's everybody there. Nice design. It's a nice meditative tool there, like mandala. You can look at that and think of love as you go to the mandala. It's another great one. Middle card is growth. Here we go. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Another great mandala. How do we grow the most? Love. Love expands us. Love excels. Fear holds back. Love expands. So loving yourself, growing with love. These are pretty cool. The third card is patience. Just what we talked about. Thank you. The intelligence of the other world. Patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Just what we were talking about. So don't rush it. Don't rush your development. Slow it down. One step at a time. Pacing yourself. You know, if the ceiling fan is on all the time, you're going to burn out. So you want to go one step at a time. It's really what you have to do it. So pacing yourself. Really, really important. I love those. Those are great. Great mandalas. Look. Growth. Success. Patience. Now, what I would do if I felt right to me, and if you had these cards, and I needed a certain lesson for a reminder, I would take this and I'd put it like in a bulletin board or in my mirror in my bathroom where I could see it every day. And just let that be a note to myself. Like, okay, breathe, patience. Because sometimes we don't have patience. We run through everything and we miss out on those tiny little gems, which really mean a lot of our growth, right? Very good. Third card is yours, Patricia said. Yep. It's true, Jeanette. 3 cards made my day. Me too. I think it was really cool. Perfecto. Yeah, they're pretty cards. Yeah, you can get them on Amazon. Someone said someone's pirating them. I don't know about that because I'm not involved in that. But human beings do crazy things, I think. That's that. So yes, Mediumship 2 is on sale now. We'll put it back on sale till Wednesday if you're interested. And you can always keep it for a lifetime. Great, Susan Mercier. Great. Being patient, easier said than done. But you can do it when you're practicing doing it patient. Then it seems to become your own patient. It's true. It's worth it. Trust me. I said for 7 years in development before, excuse me, before I would do any reading. I said for 7 years in being patient and being still in my essence of my being, because there's so much phonetic, crazy energy out there, especially nowadays. I mean, I couldn't imagine sitting development right now. It'd be really kind of hard. Could do it, but it takes extra patience because of all the stuff going on in the world. I myself personally don't watch news and all that because I don't want my mind to be filled with that. It's just, I'd rather see something loving than go to dog parks. Deborah Boswell, what do you think of Angel Wisdom Tarot cards? I think any cards, whatever the name is, Angel Wisdom, Tarot cards, regular, it doesn't matter. To me, they're reminders, number one. And it's also a tool to get into that knowingness. It's a divination tool. I wouldn't ascribe it to, I personally don't believe in angels per se, as far as different types of angels. I don't know if I believe that. That's my experience. I just think that it's a higher wisdom, a higher knowledge. And I think that all of us have that, but we got to look within ourselves and our higher self. We can't look outside ourselves, and no one else can fulfill us than we can ourselves. And that's what's really important, that we always are aware that we have the power ourselves. Power isn't outside ourselves. You're not going to find that love outside yourself. First, find it within yourself before you go looking for it outside. Okay? Very, very important. Sheila, will my back finally heal? Sheila, I think your back will finally heal if you let it heal. If you do what is necessary to calm down, work out, physical therapy, stretching, yoga. I do Pilates and yoga. Best thing I ever did. I have to get back to it, but it really is healthy. So a healthy lifestyle, I think then you're telling your body, it's okay, I can heal now. And again, I think today's theme is don't rush through things. Slow it down. That's it. That's our theme today. Slow down the pace. But you will, Sheila, if you do the right things. Light seers. Mary, what is light seers? I don't know what that means. Mary, what does that mean, light seers? Margaret McGrath, I'm a new follower, but so happy. Thanks, Margaret. Welcome aboard. Welcome to joining the community here. It's great. It's a great community, lovely group of people from all over the world. And we're just here sharing everything. Hey, James, how do you find or join a development circle? Thanks so much for being here. If you go to my school or my Facebook page, you can always ask who has a development circle going on. That's the best way I would know of. I do it from my school, Mediumship 1, Mediumship 2. We kind of talk about development circles more in depth there. But my Facebook page, and you can ask around, and the people there will be very interested in it. Be very leery, though. A development circle you have to be someone who's established. It's not about one person. It's maybe a group leader in the circle, but everybody has to be a participant in it. And again, I'm always leery about people online because you never know who you're getting. So that's why I use my community for that, because outside people I can't say. Hello, Kira's Tin from Germany. Mars and Scorpio. Oh, PD, thank you. Yes, so Mars and Scorpio opposite Uranus and Taurus. Expect unexpected. Yes, very true. Very true. Kelly White will be in the show. We'll do a show tonight. She's going to talk all about astrology right now. It's an amazing time right now. So you should tune in tonight and also discover what, traps or traumas from the past hold us back from living the life we're meant to live. So that'll be tonight at 6. Really informative show tonight. So that's it. Rob Monroe, any advice for writing books? I'm going to have my writing class start up again. We're working on it right now, Robert. So that's that. And I'll see you tonight at 6. Thanks, everybody, for joining me. I'm going to go take some rest. Okay. Bye-bye, everybody.